I'm Dave Foord. In this screencast, I'm going to show how we can find images using the service Xpert and then add them into PowerPoint. But the principles would work if you're adding them to anything else, like a Word file or anything else where you can add images. Now, first of all, what Xpert does is it searches the internet for images that have been released under Creative Commons license, which basically means we can use it for free without breaking copyright. But the really attractive part of Xpert, in my opinion, is the way that it actually handles the images. So here's an image that I found on Xpert of a mountain range, and what Xpert does is it puts this black bar at the bottom of the image, which contains both the license information and the reference. So I don't have to worry about referencing it separately. It's been done for me, and I think that's really, very attractive. It's dead easy to use, and it's all above board and legal. So the web address that we're going to use is www.nottingham.ac.uk and then /Xpert/attribution. So if you go into Google and you search for Xpert, Xpert, you're looking for the link that comes out saying Xpert Attribution Tool. It won't necessarily be the top link in the list, but it's the one that's got Attribution Tool, and it should have a Nottingham address. So I'll just come out of there. So here I have my window. I've clicked on the link for Xpert Attribution Tool, and it's brought me to this site here. You have a box at the top where you can do your search. Now I've typed in the word Matterhorn and I've already done the search for me. So you can see here it's brought up a load of images which have been tagged with the word Matterhorn. It can take a few seconds for this to run, so don't worry if it sort of hangs for 4 or 5 seconds. It does take a little while for it to work. And let's say I want this second image. If I click on the image, it will bring up like a little preview box, and underneath it are various options. Now you might think that you want the embed in PowerPoint option. We're not going to use that because I actually think it's a bit more tricky. I'm going to use the top link which says get image with attribution brackets original size. So if I click on that, depending on how your computer is set up, it will either open a new internet window, or in my case it will bring up a new tab within the same browser. And you can see there's my image, and underneath it is the reference. And all I need to do once I've got to this position is right click on my image. I can then choose copy image. I can then go into PowerPoint. I can go into my slide where I want it to appear, and I can paste. All I need to do then is just resize my image. So I'm just going to scroll up slightly, go for a corner. If you always go for a corner when you do images, it will keep the scale of the image correct. It won't sort of squash it in one direction. So I can move it around and then just center it. And it's as easy as that, and I could have easily pasted that into Word or anything else. So that's an introduction to the service Xpert and how easy it is to copy and paste it into something like PowerPoint or Word.